this is Nathalie from LineDotArrow from the Netherlands, and I'm here with a small project. And I promised to do this a few weeks ago, maybe even 1.5 months ago. I'm not sure anymore, but I was so busy, and every time I wanted to record it or actually made the little project, something else came up. And today we have an extra holiday in the Netherlands, so we have a holiday, so we have an extra free day. So I planned to do it today, and what I'm going to do is, together with Yurima from Paper Jewelry, we did a little swap with all goodies, and I have used a lot of the fabrics and doily stuff she sent me, and also I'm not sure if I have already put papers in from her, like the cardstock she sent me, but oh yeah, I did something. The mulberry paper. Oh, and this fabric strip is from her, and everything on the front cover, and this is mulberry paper that's also sent by her. So I put a lot of things in here, and we did a 3-word challenge. We have another video. To be honest, I don't know what my other 3 words were before, but she had 3 words and I had 3 words. We both did a video, and then we did another drawing of the challenge words, because in her swap she made a little pocket and she put all the challenge words in there. And the last drawing, she had an index card, postage stamp and a frame, and my words are altered playing cards, or card, index card, and accordion. So that's what I'm going to do today, and I'm going to try to make something that I can actually fit in this journal. So I do have the elements from the photographer's kit next to me. I do have a playing card, but this is a very old vintage playing card. It is actually a design for a playing card, so this is a drawing that's supposed to be on a vintage old playing card. I'm not sure from what century it is, but it is old. And I didn't want to use the real deal, so this is a scan. So I cheated a little, because I have playing cards, but if I use one of them, we can't play cards anymore. And I wanted to buy an extra deck, but yeah, I forgot. And I just packed it with cardstock. So I only scanned the image side, so I don't have like the number and everything on here, which would be fun too, but yeah, I didn't scan it because it was very difficult to read and it was messed up. So this was the best side. And I also have a index card, and I have to admit, this is also a scanned index card. I don't have index card. Well, I do, but I want to hold on to them for a while. So I have this one. It's inked, but it's from an original index card, so it's not something I created myself. Yeah, I created this as a digital, but well, you know what I did. And I have to make an accordion thing, and of course I can use embellishment pieces and everything. So I thought, well, let's do the 3-word challenge, the second video, because Yurima already has her video for the second challenge on her channel for a few weeks, I think. I'm really late. But I'm going to do it today, and the first thing I'm going to do is ink the playing card, because it gives me time to think what I'm going to do. I have an idea how I am going to construct the accordion, so what I'm going to use to create it, but because I did it before in a journal, no, not a journal, how do you call it, snail mail thing. That was actually one of the first things I ever created for my snail mail friend, which I don't do snail mail with anymore, which I really regret. But yeah, I don't have time to do that anymore. But we did it every 2 weeks or so, and then it was once a month, and then it was only on the holidays, and I think we stopped doing it now. and that's mostly because of me. I want to sew around this one, but I'm not going to do the extra pieces now. I'm first going to figure out what am I going to do. I can leave this as it is, or I can use it as a background to collage on. Not sure, because I think if I put something on here, I can put this over here. Let me see. And then turn this into a accordion pocket. Put a little tab, put a little ringy thingy, and then make a closure. And yeah, so I think I'm going to leave this as it is. Maybe a little stamping or something, but not too much images. Okay, I think I have to figure out. Where is the... Okay, no pencil. I have to do it another way, because I don't measure, but I do mark. So let me... Oh, I can do this. Yeah, it does show. I don't think you see, but I can see it almost. But I'm cutting on the inside of the mark. Okay, I think I want this on the inside, this on the outside. Let me see if it is straight. And it is. And I'm not going to attach it right away, but I'm just going to, well, do a little brainstorming. So I want this over here, and I want to create like a harmonica closure thing. So I thought, what if I use book page strips and fold it in half a second time. So you have sort of score lines where you want to fold, and then I'm going to fold this way, inwards, outwards. So it is like so, zigzagged. And if I fold it in half, and I think this was a happy accident, but if I'm seeing it right, it is almost the height of the index card. Yeah, not far off. And I just snip off this little piece. Of course, it's not straight. I think you have a start of a accordion closure thingy. I am going to, is this going to be, no, I have to do it over here. I'm going to glue down this piece already. And I'm not gluing it on like so, so the gap is on the outside, but I'm gluing it on with the first fold. Okay, I have to show you. I don't know how to explain this. But I have a feeling that is better. I don't know why. Maybe I'm wrong. But if you glue it on like so, and then it goes inwards, outwards, inwards, I think that is best. I'm going to do the same on the other side. And to be honest, I'm not paying any attention if the script is upside down or not, because, well, I don't mind if it is. I need to pull this inwards just a little. Okay, so now you should have something like this. And of course this is not enough harmonica for me, because it's very, as you can see, it's not going very far. And I also need to do something over here so it also has like movement at the bottom. Yeah, I will figure that out later. I'm I folded the strips the same way like I folded the other ones. I'm going to attach these. I have to make sure I'm doing it the right way. And I'm going to attach these on the inside, like so. And going to do the same on the other side. Let me see, if I attach it like this, for example, it would not expand a lot. So I'm going to attach another strip. I already folded this the same way as I folded the other ones. And again, cut it in half, snip this piece off, and hook it into the other one and glue it down. Glue this on the inside and then attach it. You can also do it like this, of course, but I'm going inwards. So behind the end piece of the previous book page folding piece. I don't know how to call it. But now you have this. Let me see. I think this might be enough. So if it's, no, it's not okay. I need to add a little piece because I need to end with a folding this way, so the opening to the outside. So again, another strip. If I do it on like this, yeah. One. You go over there. And you go over there. So we have this. And I have to snip off pieces from this because it is sticking out the same way on this side. So, okay, we have this. I can attach it like so. Maybe it's a little bit too much now, but we can make it shorter. That's not an issue. Yeah. So you have something like this now. And what I want to do is I put a little dot of glue over here. And I'm going to attach it on here. And then I'm going to sew over here. And if I glue down this to this card, it will do this. You see? So that is the idea. But I also want to sew around this borders. So first I'm going to sew around this, around this, around this, leave this. Going to do some sewing around this, and then I'm going to sew this piece on. So I got it figured out. Yeah, good idea. Oh, and also note to myself and to you, if you do something like this, make sure it's not, because I had it upside down. I just checked and this was upside down. So you can do it, if you do it like this, you are certain it's in the right direction. Still thinking, should I just leave it like this and make this a writing tag with an expandable pocket? So use this as the front piece. What do you think? Or should I do it like this? I have to decide now. No, I don't have to decide right away, because first I can do this sewing part and then I can think and decide. So I sewn around, sorry, I have to have it this way. It was upside down. But I did this and I sewn over here. Then I stopped and I did fold this inwards and I sewn over here. And then I I put everything to the outside. Then I started sewing here to here. Because if you do it like this, you're going to sew these on the top together. So that's not a good thing. But you can also do it without sewing, of course. And the reason why because you could also sew on this piece before you put on like the harmonica pieces. But I wanted to be sure it was secured to the front side. So that's why I did the sewing part. Now I have to figure out what I'm going to do, because I still haven't figured it out. But I thought, well, what if I start decorating? I will eventually know what to do. I have different pieces from different kits in here, but I do know what the photographer's kit is, so it's going to be okay. Like this is laminated, but I thought maybe it would be nice to use as an embellishment. I have some pictures. Oh, this is a nice picture. I really like this picture. Maybe I can do something with that. Because I was also thinking I could merge this onto this. Have it like so. Or have it in as a, can also do a little bit like this maybe. Let me flip it around. I think I like the idea that this is going to be a writing spot, but I do want to decorate it with another piece of paper because I honestly don't like the cardstock at the back side. So I'm just going to add some different papers to make it that I like it a little bit more because it's very dark. Just hope this will fit. This is one of the sheets from the sketch pad that I turned into the photographer's journal, and it's a creamy cottony feel paper, which I really like. Yeah, this can work. Need to do some inking. Also debating if I'm going to round the top corners, and I think I will, because that gives it more the look of a actual tag, but it's very thick. It will work, but needs some help. Okay. So this is going to be the front side. This is going to put on the front. And I could also do something with this. So if I make this movable and use a brad, is this going to work? I think, because it's sturdy enough, so it should work. And then this can go open, and then you can open the pocket. But I also want to sew around the card, so I think I first need to do, because I don't think it's possible, or is it possible to do this? I think it is. Yeah, it is possible. Yeah, I'm going to do this. Sorry, I'm just figuring this out, so that's why I'm speaking up what I'm going to do, so you can follow me. I'm going to glue this on here, and is it possible? Am I saying it right? Because I can only sew over one, so it's not possible. So I'm going to take it off, because I can't sew over both sides, because then I'm going to shut all the harmonica elements on the other side. So I have to sew around the whole thing except the borders. That's what I'm going to do first. I did sew around the borders. I sewn with a straight stitch. I sewn with a straight stitch, and I sewn double, and also on this side. And the reason why is I'm going to stitch the bottom half on here, but I also want to have the double stitch, if you can see it. Yeah, you can, on this side. So if it's all goes well, this is going to be double stitch too. If you don't like the punches from the needles, you just smooth over the paper and go over it with a little bit of ink, so it doesn't look that bad. So okay, now I'm going to glue on this. And what I saw when I glued on the other piece and took it off, I did glue this on. Let me check. Yeah, so this is going inwards, 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 inwards. But I also want to glue it over on this side, so we have the right side closed. So I'm basically gluing the two last pieces together. I hope I can show you better on the other side. But this is the piece we are going to glue onto the card, but I also glued this to this, so I just add a little glue over here, and then like so. I think it's a little bit more sturdy, and in my opinion, the right fold is on the right side. Should be something like this. Yeah. You see? This is what we got now. Of course, there's a little bit of glue. I don't know why. I think it leaked a little bit or something like that, but yeah. Fold this inwards. Okay. Sorry, I need to grab two of these. And now I'm just going to sew over here so it's attached, and when you open it, it's going to be like so instead of like this. So I did sew around the bottom part, but I did sew back and forth. I had room, and I thought I wanted to be secure, so I did. And the next thing I'm going to do, because now you have this, and of course you can put things in it like so, just for example as this, and then close it, but I want like compartments. So I'm going to take a book page, going to fold it in half, and of course it depends on the size, on how big you are making this, but mine should fit because it's this size. And then open it and just glue this together and glue this together. So it goes like so. And then you can, and in this case I do want to check if my words are the right direction. So not put it in like this, but with the writing the right way. And then you can decide where you want to put these dividers, I'm going to call them. So I want one over here, and I already made 2 more. So I can put one in over here. And the reason why I didn't do that up front, because I didn't know how large they were going to be when you take them out, the thing. And also it's going to make it very bulky if you do it at the front, and now you are going to slide it in and measure it exactly where you need it, because this one is going to be slightly shorter, I think, than the one at the back. So the height is going to be less. And I'm going to fit, if it fits, I'm just going to fold this over, take it out, do the same with this one, make it fit, fold it over, take it out. This is the first one, this is the second one, and this is the third one. So now I have them all lined up, and I'm going to cut below the fold, so I'm sure it is not too high but fitting. So this was the first one, this is the second one, the middle piece. And I also want to straighten this just a little. And this is the third piece at the back. Like so. So you can put this in like, I think I would turn it around, this one. Like so. And maybe you do need to take off a little piece from the top. That's possible. But you can always do that. Okay, this one I need to, maybe it's also this, because it's not straight on the edge. But I'm going to take a small strip off. I'm just going to fit again. Like so. And then just measure a little bit more, and then, because I think this is not tucked in very well. I'm doing the cutting off camera now because it's a lot of noise on the glass knob. But I took off. Yeah, that is working. I want this a little shorter too. And of course you can measure and have it the exact size you need, but yeah, this works best for me. now you have these three. I'm going to ink. And they are not the most sturdy thing you can ever have, but sturdy enough. And the other thing I'm going to do, after the inking, I'm going to sew over the pieces before I glue them in. So around the border. I'm not sure if I'm only going to stitch over here. I think I'm going to stitch everywhere, so it's a little bit more sturdy. So I did stitch around the borders of all the dividers, and I just put them in. And I did it like so. This one is going to be over here. You could leave them like this, and you should be able to adjust when you need it. I don't prefer that, but if you do, yeah, you do what you prefer, of course. I think I want it like so. Yeah, I think I want it like so. But I'm not going to glue the whole thing in, just a little bit over here and a little bit over here and a little bit over here. I think, no, I don't think. Just going to glue on the front side, sorry. I'm just pressing, because if I glue it on the back side, I'm going to make this smaller. I just remembered on time. So just on the front side. Over here, and it's best to just press it in, I think. Yeah. And I think I'm going to glue this one at the back side. Do I? No. I did not want to do that. I made a mistake. No, I did not make a mistake. I have to correct it. It's not a real mistake, but there's something wrong with the second one. It's not in straight, but I'm going to leave it because it does going to work. Not completely straight, as you can see. Okay, please stick. So yeah, it's handmade, so it's not perfect. Okay, it's going to be a long video. I think I will add pieces in between and speed up. I wanted to attach this over here, but I need to know for sure this is really going to hold the. I don't think it's going to hold it, so, because this has a lot of you see, it's bulky, and if you're going to slide pieces in, it's going to be even more bulky. So I am going to do what I initially planned to do, and that is to create a tab Let me get my tab punch. It's far, far, far away. And I need cardstock. Where is my cardstock? Or let me get those, one moment. This is the cardstock that Yurima had sent me. And let me see. And this is, oh, I could have folded a little bit smaller, but yeah. But this is the cardstock you can sand with sandpaper, so you can rub it and make it. I don't know how to call that. Sand it. And I have an edge distresser somewhere, but I can't find it at the moment, so I'm just using my scissor to do that. But I'm going to purchase the sanding disc. That is a disc with a sanding tool on top. Well, maybe I can make one myself. I'm just thinking, if you have sanding paper and punch out a... Oh, let me try that. Okay, I can't find sanding paper, but if you have like sanding paper and you use your tool punch or a strip and run it through your, how do you call it? Embossing machine with a die cut. And you add like Velcro on the back, you can attach it to this. You have your own sanding disc, but I have this now. I'm just going to use that. It's working better than a scissor. That's for sure. Not sure if you can see, but you really can edge. You can rough the edges really good. So, some inking. Okay. I think I want this over here. Pretty sure I want it over there. Also thinking to put it on like this. Yeah. Change my mind. You saw I put in the eyelets. I did it on high speed because otherwise, yeah, it's going to be a very, very long video. And I did this many, many times before. I need to punch a circle or have another tab thingy on here too. That's an option too. And then add an eyelet, but I think I want a circle, and yeah, let me grab my circle punch. So I punched out a circle from the same cardstock that I used over here. I did the same with the sanding, a little bit of inking, and I'm going to punch a hole somewhere in the middle, which is rather hard to do. I'm just going to do sort of this. Okay, this is not in the middle. Maybe this is the middle somewhere. Oh, it's almost in the middle. And then I need to attach it over here and punch it through. Not sure if I want it like this. Yeah, maybe I want it a little bit lower. Oh, watch out for my fingers. Attach this brad, had number 31 on it. I'm going to bend the legs, but I need to it doesn't need to be tight, otherwise the string cannot wrap around the eyelet or the brad, sorry. Grabbing just a little piece of tape, and I'm going to attach that on the inside. Yeah, and you can always decide to make the same, like you do something like this. You can cover this up if you want to. You see? But I'm not going to do that because I don't mind that you can see it. Okay, now we have this. Now I need to, sorry for the noise, have a little string. This is waxed thread. And this is a piece, but I don't know. Well, maybe it's long enough. It has a knot, so. Let me see. I think I want to do this. And you can do it actually two ways. You can do it like this, over the 31 thing, or behind. That's an option too. And I'm not sure if I want it like this. Maybe. Just tie a knot, press, and then go that way. Yeah. And then we can wrap it around this. Maybe that's a cool way to make the closure. Need to cut off a little. And I'm also going to, if I can do it, push these under the loop. So you have it like this. Oh, I really like this. This is a cute thing. Okay, let's do some fun stuff. I think I still want this on. Or maybe at the back side. Yeah, I'm going to attach it to the back side. But I also want stuff over here to put in. And I have this image to put in. I have a lot of images to put in. I could also have a label over here. I don't know. No, I'm going to leave this plain. Maybe I'm going to attach this, but I was also thinking to attach it over here so it can move, but it can't move anymore. No. Maybe over here. No, I'm going to do it on the other side. I need to check which things I can slide in, which is almost anything because you can make it as high as you want. For the sake of the video, I am not going to back all the images. We could also slide them in like so. Maybe I would prefer that even more, although this one is a little bit long. I think I want it like this. Okay, so you have the images like so. And then you're going to close it like this. Let me just quickly off camera back these so it is a finished project. But I'm not going to do that on camera because that's going to take ages. So I'm going to do it off camera real quick. I backed and inked all the photos, but I want to add something more on some. So I'm going to use my distress ink. I'm going to do one on camera and the other one's off camera, but so this way you can see what I'm trying to do. I'm not sure if it will work, but I just want to make some darker edges. So the images look older, even more older. So I said I was going to do it off camera. Well, I'm not. So I'm going to take this over there. Just going to see which one I'm going to put in. I'm not going to put all the images in because there are a lot. Or maybe I am. I'm not sure yet. I want this one in. I thought this one was a little big. But yeah, I can put it in. I can put this one in. I can put this one in. Actually, can put all of them in. Like so. Close it like so. And I would add some, I wanted to add some embellishment. And I also want to do some stamping. Oh, I need to take out all the pictures if I want to do some stamping. So that's not very smart. Okay. So quickly I'm going to take the pictures out again. And let me do some stamping. Can add this one. So I can add this one over here. Or this one. Maybe this one is better. Yeah. And I want to add something behind. And I also want to stamp. First, let me so. Over here. Okay. I also have this little butterfly. To be on here. So I need to because this is very bulky. I think I can make it smaller. I'm still debating if I can put it on the front because I really like it on the front. What do you think? No, I'm going to put it at the back. There's nothing I can change to make it work. I'm having a hard time putting this one in. And now the trick is not to punch it all the way, so it can still move. It can move, but yeah. Yeah. Okay, I can move it. It's not very flexible, but yeah. It is what it is. Bummer. So again, I'm going to take the pencils I'm just going to add a little blue. On here. and also on here. So this is what we created today, and I have these to put in the pockets. I have to say, I'm pretty pleased with the result. I'm going to wrap this over like so. Just need to cut off a tiny bit over here, and maybe can zoom you in just a little bit more. So this is what we got. So I needed to use a playing card, which is the back side, an index card, which is the front side of the expanding pocket, and I needed to make something harmonica, which I did with the expanding pocket. And this is the back side of the tag, and yeah, I like it a lot. I do need to cut off a few of the threads. And if we open it, it can expand like so. So yeah, I think I did what I had to do. For the 3-word tags, not 3-word tags, for the 3-word challenge. That is it. So I'm going to link Yurima's video below too. I'm also going to link the first 3-word challenge we did together. So her video and my video. So you can check that one out too if you like. I said I was going to put this in the journal, the photographer's work journal. I'm not sure it's going to fit. It's rather bulky, but we will see. Maybe I'm going to attach it together, or it's going to be a set. I don't know yet. But yeah, this is it for today. Maybe you can give it a try. It doesn't have to be this style, and you don't have to put in like photographs. You can also put in text. You can also use the new digitals we are working with at the moment. Sorry, I do need to clean my hands. It's very blue. But we are working with the spring blue papers and the forget-me-nots, and we have challenges in the Facebook group. So maybe you can create this with those freebies and or kits, and you can also enter with that making in the challenges, or create your own thing from your stash papers, but show in the Facebook group. And you can also show, if you just use your regular papers, you can show in all the Facebook groups that are hosting this challenge, the hashtag May Journal Challenges 2024. But if you want to be entered in a giveaway, you need to use the freebies with the forget-me-nots, all the blue things. I'm not sure if I have it on my desk over here. I don't think I have it. Oh, I have it over here. These are the freebies. And we also have the blue kits, forget-me-not. Just going to show you. We have these to work with and these to work with. And we have the freebies to work with. So, and the other kit that is in the journal that I showed at the beginning, that is the photographer's journal. No, the photographer's work kit. So, but I will list everything down below. I hope you liked the video. I hope you liked the project. Maybe you want to leave me a comment, leave me a like. If you're not subscribed, maybe you want to be a subscriber. I would really appreciate your support. And for you, it's just a click. And for me, it means the world. So yeah, like I said, thank you very much for watching. Stay safe, stay creative, and I hope to see you the next time. Greetings from the Netherlands. Bye bye. Bye.